Hello YouTube, knife sharpening Norway. I couldn't wait, so I'm gonna sharpen some of the knives I got from Magnus. I linked this channel, so yeah. I'm using a Poltava diamond plates, and I'm gonna try somewhat to match the existing bevel, just to get a feel of how the steel is, how the knives is. I'm using the Poltava diamond plates M25 and M 6.3. Just dragging off the edge. This was already very dull, so just getting a little water on it. Just checking second frame. And this was D2 steel. Am I hitting the bevel? I'm a little bit lower than the bevel, it seems. Trying to raise it up just a smidge. And Poltava has stopped answering my emails, so I don't know, maybe it's because the war. I really hope something hasn't happened. Still not a burr, so either my angle is way off. Doesn't look like it. Or the edge is very convex. Magnus said he had done some of these on the blade grinding attachment. That can really be a big slope. So yeah. That's why I sold mine, because it could make knives a little too convex. Just flipping the plate so I ensure I wear it evenly. So my knives, it's pretty hard these days. As people know, I'm without work and trying to get help to get back to work, but NAV, as it's called in Norway, the government won't help me. And yeah, need to get better economy so I can take better care of my son and get him his own bedroom. This is a one-bedroom apartment, so I really hope my luck can turn around soon, because it's hard. So yeah. Got a small burr at the tip. I hope not every knife is like this. It's gonna be a long video. And I would love to try more stones and knives, etc. on my channel. I would love the Gritomatic silicon carbide stones or something like that, or DMT diamond plates, etc. If they something that can hog off metal but also last a good time. That's with the blade grinding attachment. The convex isn't even because the belts are so narrow. I got a burr there, not there, here, and there again. So I got a bird here and here. So that's the problem I got. Just washing off the plate a little. Again, flipping, making sure it's evenly wearing. Putting my fingers directly where I want to grind and trying to focus on that. And either the plates are slow these days or the D2 is actually hard to grind, I don't know. Because this seems to take a good bit of time. It might be that the convex was very convex. There, I got the burr. Flipping. Starting a little bit lower. Making the bevel just slightly taller. This knife fits very good on the stone because the big shoil here, and you can choke up. Actually pretty nice designed folder, if I say so myself. Trying to utilize the whole plate because this is a plate that wears with time, so try to use it all. You paid for it all? I haven't paid, but yeah. And I'm using maybe a kilo or two of force, around 1 pound if I'm not mistaken, 1-2 pounds. Oh, 2-3 pounds, I'm sorry. Pounds are more than kilos. So say 2-3, maybe even 4 pounds of pressure. Here it's the other way. Now I got the burr here, but not anywhere else. On the other side I got the burr here and here. Now I have burr here, not here and not there. Clean, burr, not burr, and burr. That's why if this is sharpened on the blade grinding attachment, why I don't recommend that anymore, because these things happen. Just I got a little itch. Oh. And D2 is very big carbides, very coarse. So it's no point to go to a very fine stone with D2 in my eyes. You can, but you're wasting the steel's potential in my eyes. You need those carbides to do their work. I can actually see the burr in some places and some other places not. I hope, can you see there? Can you see the burr there? But not at the heel, and not any other places. That's not my angle, that's the bevel, that's, sorry for a lack of better words, screwed up. So I got a massive burr here. It's so big I could be sharpening on a machine. So that's how you straighten out the bevel. Even Japanese knives are very often that way, very wonky, and you need to spend hours on a stone fix them, and many bevels are like that, and it bugs the hell out of me. Even those cheap knives, you can get a pretty okay bevel. You just spend maybe half a minute more on the belt grinder. Can't get the burr here at the heel or at the tip, so and I can't understand why, because I'm over grinding like hell. It should be a massive burr right now. I ground away maybe 30-40% of the steel that was there. That's with wonky bevels, you get that way. One of the knives I got from Aaron, I'm not speaking bad of him, I absolutely love the knives. But the one he made me first, the one outdoor knives, in 80 CRV2, I needed to spend 3-4 hours on a stone. Tinning and fixing and yeah. Why the hell is there a dip there? Huge dip. I got a huge ass burr here. Enormous burr. And the same here. And not there. So. And I mean enormous. Like 10-20 times bigger than normal sharpening. So after this I need to de-stress the edge again, because that burr is gonna wreak havoc to the edge. Bigger burr means weaker edge, because you are inducing metal fatigue. And no, I haven't got the science on it, but trust me, I've experienced it more than enough times. Yeah, that ain't getting nowhere, so I'm just flipping sides and calling it on. It doesn't need to get perfect. De-stressing, grinding off the apex, and then I actually could see the burr on the stone. I'm actually gonna do this as metal too, just to get rid of that burr. And then lightening very up on the pressure. I don't care if this gets sharp. This is just for fun. I'm no professional knife sharpener, never said I am. I just enjoy doing this and seeing what happens. Now, we'll see if it will cut. Does it feel clean? Actually it does. I can show you how it looks before I cut. Okay, clean. Just wiping it off my pants leg or my shorts. Is it in view down there? Yeah, it is. It's wonky at the places I said it's wonky. It's sharp at the midpoint, but yeah. I can see if I can swap that out, but that bevel is, yeah, I need to spend at least 3-4 times that much time with it, and yeah, that's just a waste of time because I got 5 other knives waiting. It's better than it was, that's the main part there. That's fairly decent. More than sharp enough for use and way sharper than it was. There. Blowing out the water inside here. Just putting my lips like this. I'm getting rid of some water. Letting it basically air dry. Yes, I know D2 ain't stainless, I know. Again, just okay knife. Going to the CVV in also D2. Also, this tool looks like it's been crudely sharpened. I'm sorry, Magnus, but yeah. But now Magnus' skills is on par or even better than mine, so he's come a damn long way. He's probably better at sharpening now than me, but if you look at this, how slim it is there and how wide it is there. So also that tip is rounded. Look, it won't cut my finger. Just getting rid of any gunk from the stone. Sorry about that. Where's my manners? I'm just starting actually. redoing the tip. There. So yeah, so if anybody wants to gift me something for my channel, I would highly appreciate it. Also, if someone knows of any good advice, economical advice here in Norway, I would greatly appreciate it if anybody knows work, etc. So, trying to turn my life around, trying to get back to work. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard way of life. This is a hard knife to sharpen because it's flowing. So you need to sharpen all steps of it and be very. I lock. I don't do this. Not this. On here. If I do like this, try to lock. I don't do chicken wings. I try to lock my body elbows in on sharpening. I try to. It's the big thing here. D2 actually seems fairly hard to sharpen, at least on this blade. This isn't the fastest, so I can't remember when I sharpened D2 last. That's been many years ago. Flipping the plate. And we're at 22 minutes. I'll just check the washing machine here. Yeah, that's wonky ground. Get what you pay for. Decent knives, but not much care taken. You can see the new bevel starting to form here. Can you see that? I hope you can. How much slimmer it is there. And I'm scratching a little here. It's uneven up there. So yeah, it's maybe me too who just sucks balls. That happens too. I said I'm no professional. I'm just a guy trying to get things sharp. I would love to have a belt grinder to just tin these knives and literally use half a minute to do what takes hours of stones. I'd love to just touch barely, maybe put a little relief bevel on this on 1050 and just pass it through. Of course, that's a learning process too, but now I have cheap knives to play with, to learn with. I wouldn't start with my customs, for example. Start with these cheap knives and learn. But yeah, this feels weird sharpening. Just feels like I'm grinding on something that isn't flat, basically. Maybe the Gerber or the cold steel are better. the tiny burr up here, but not the low section. Got a new washing machine today because my old one didn't rinse the clothes properly, so yeah. That's why I'm just checking that it's doing its job. These were a pain in the ass to sharpen because they're either convex or yeah, something's way off. Because I'm hitting the original bevel, so I'm blaming the blade grinding attachment because I own that myself. I know how it screws up a knife's profile. It's way too slack, those belts. With thicker knives, the damage gets so quickly done. I mean, extremely quickly done. Number 27. I didn't got a full burr, but as stated earlier, that's not what it's about. It's just feeling the steel and seeing how it performs. I'm gonna flip the plate. I'm getting it better than it was every time I sharpen this. It's gonna be a long-term project. I use literally nearly only 3 knives outdoors. It's my 2 customs from Aaron Johnson, and it's my custom from Patrick Kalvik, the shopper. With those 3 knives, I could literally conquer the world. My 2 I selfly designed, makes food and everything you needed to, and the shopper for Patrick Kalvik. Yeah, it's just a beast of a knife. Patrick Kalvik makes some extremely good knives, same with Aaron. I hope this isn't to make Aaron sounds bad, but Patrick, I think, has got his heat treat a little bit better. And a little bit more finesse in his grinding skills. But of course he makes way more knives. Maybe Aaron makes it as a hobby for fun. Patrick makes them to earn money, so yeah. But I love my knives from Aaron and Patrick. My last knife, which is the chef knife from Aaron, was flawless. Literally flawless. It's perfect in every way. Ah. I hate sharpening uneven knives. Because you are doing so much, getting so little on thick, uneven knives. It's, yeah, that's why I don't like factory knives, because you do so much and get so little in return. Yeah, I nearly cut myself. The stone slipped, or the plate, I'm sorry. And again, this is just trying to make the bevel more uniform each time I sharpen. I'm not gonna bother about more than that. And I'm gonna stop it now. Again, it doesn't matter if it gets sharp or not. It's just a matter of getting the bevel more and more uniform each time I sharpen. I've sharpened full shinogi lines, made full new sharpening lines on the knives before. So some crap on the blade. Why the crap did it dig into the stone there? Has it got a burr? It dug into the stroke suddenly. I thought I got some inclusions on my stone. It was just some dirt. It rubbed right out. Why the fuck do it grab the strop? What the hell is this? There isn't a burr there. So what is this? It's grabbing the leather. This is the weirdest I've ever felt a knife, both sharpening and stropping. It feels so insanely uneven. Yeah, it's just weird. It coarsely gets it at the belly and tip, it's fairly sharp. Yeah, better than it was. Laying it out to trying the old Gerber. Is that flat or is it recurve? That's badly recurved. I can see light going through that edge. Basically, the portion from here to there goes inward. Basically that portion from there to there. So, but yeah. Again, one more reason why I don't like the blade grinding attachment. Forgot to drag off the edge. The blade grinding attachment, it ruins the profile of knives, and it's extremely hard, no matter your skill level, to get a knife good on the edge profile with it, because literally 1/10 or 2/10 of a second more in one spot and you get a dip. And we're human, we're not machines. That's why I say every knife should be sharpened on a stone or by hand before going anywhere, so you know it's hitting. You can feel it's riding here and there, and it sucks because it makes it unsharpenable. But I'm gonna see how the rest of this goes. The stone, now the steel feels a little bit better than the CV we did. I haven't got the burr, so I'm not used to sharpening these high angle knives like 20 and such. I'm used to being at 5, 6, 7 degrees on kitchen knives, which is what I mostly sharpen and use. My outdoor knives are 13, 14, 15 degrees, maybe 18, and I just drop them a little higher. So this is very new to me. So that may be it also. I ain't getting a burr, and I know I am higher than the main bevel. You can both hear it and see it. So what's up? Is all these knives heavily convex, or what's happening? Is it me that's something wrong with? Might be, but I highly doubt it, but it may. So blame me, blame myself. Because the burr should be forming. It does on all my other knives, so. Weird, very weird. I'm just gonna test to just see if it's me or not. I'm gonna take my Victorinox Chinese cleaver and see. They seem to grab the leather. What's up with that? Is it because they're so thick so the bevel gets so big? I can't reach it there, so there it hasn't got the edge at all in the recurve part. Let's see the other part. Did I reach something? Yeah. It's actually okay sharp at the other section, but far from where I want it. Let's see, is it me or is it the plate, or Just dragging off the edge. Don't do this fairly high, just to see. Got the burr. I dragged off the edge, so you saw that. And doing this at probably not 18, 15, 17 degrees. That's taller than I normally do. And yes, I know this is thinner and easier steel, etc. Blah blah blah. I'm just checking if it's me or if it's the plate. There, a huge spur. Or if it's my angles, or also it's needed a touch up, so let's see. If it's me or if it's the plate or if it's the knives. This does not feel sticky on the leather. Also the paper is getting more and more damp every time I touch it. Nope. That's very sharp. Literally push cutting. Sharp. So same plate, same everything. That's scary sharp. Did I lost the heel? I missed a little section at the heel. Did I? I'm doing same stropping, same everything. Yeah. But that's scary sharp. So it isn't me. It isn't the plate, it's the knives. So I'm blaming Magnus. Sorry. The cold steel. Something I forgot. I can literally feel the edges uneven on those. Sorry Magnus, but I don't know what you have sharpened these with, but I feel the edges skipping. Like they got dips and valleys and highs and low. This doesn't feel so bad, but we will see. Always for knives can always be better through sharpening. So and when Magnus has been improving insanely much, if you watch his channel, it's insane how fast he has learned to sharpen. He probably sharpened better than me now. His new pics and videos he sends me, just amazing. Crisp bevels, mirror edges. Yeah. He's gonna be a master sharpener in a few years. Trust me on that. He's probably already surpassed my skills. Remember, these are knives he trained on. That's why they are like they are. Not bothering using much time on them. Just checking where they are. That actually feels like a burr, so maybe this is a little bit better. And remember, thick knives are always worse to sharpen because you are literally sharpening a pry bar. As I've said earlier, keep them thin. Please, knives are meant to be thin. They are meant to cut, not to pry and wedge things open. On that side I haven't got a burr, so yeah. Calling myself done. Just loosening up the pressure, barely touching the plate when doing finishing strokes. That's why I wanted to test the Chinese cleaver to see, was it me, was it the stone? Nope, it's the knives. It's the knives. Hey! What's happening? As soon as I hit the bevel, they are suctioning against the leather. Why? I can't understand it. I feel like literally grabbing the leather. Doesn't feel very sharp at all, so. Fairly decent until I come to the belly, and fairly decent again. So it's okay. It will cut. It's not where I want it. Going to the Hankama junk, the cold steel. That was one I said felt sharpest, so dragging off the edge. And we're at, nearly an hour. So does the studs get in the way? Of course they do. Who the hell needs that? Oh, design knives for normal people. Like, literally, what's the point with those? You can grab it here and open it. You can't flick this open no matter what, nearly. I haven't got the tools to remove them. So this is gonna be very high angle sharpening. Basically, I'm guessing that's between 25 and 30 degrees. This feels bad to do. But I haven't got the tools to remove those studs, so... Just gonna do like that. I'm not bothering since the studs are there. I need to get them removed if this knife is gonna be able to be sharpened, so sorry about that. But you can't sharpen a knife with those two stupid things on. That are literally the dumbest shit I see on knives these days, making knives that are literally unsharpenable if it doesn't take them apart. It's like, you know, the guys that designed that shit aren't using the knives. It's, yeah. If you know how to use a knife, you design it so you can sharpen it also. I mean, come on. Yeah, that edge is fucked up. So I need to redo that when I get the studs off, and that will take time because it's so insanely thick. I'm gonna try sharpening a Scandi, which is something I never do, nearly. I did it with my hehe, and it is a pain in the ass. I dragged off the edge. I don't know if the plate is flat enough. Let's see. Sharpen this in steps. And I find it harder than to sharpen these than my own knives, etc., because you're so limited. I'm basically doing this and twisting and keeping force down at the same time so it hits the entire bevel. But these are very narrow Scandi, not like a Puko at all, which got a broad bevel to follow. So yeah. You can actually see where I need to remove steel on this. If this is a hehe, I know it got dips and alleys. I never got a hehe that was good fit and finish wise. They are literally like drunk men making knives. My hehe Nord, the scale is twice as big as at one side as the other. You got hips, now low spots and high spots in the bevel, and yeah. But they're okay steel, okay heat treat, decent blades, but They really need to take a grip on their fit and finish grinds, etc. You can literally see it here. This is a flat plate. Can you see those low spots? Here it's very even. Very even. You can see here. You can see it extremely well up there. I can feel it too. It's so I got the burr. So I'm gonna flip. Did I get the burr? Yep. This wasn't as bad as I thought, but still not good enough for a company taking the prices of hehe. You can get a fairly well-made Puko from Lamnia or something for 600-700 kroners. And hehe are twice that price often. So yep. Rolling into it, sharpening it like a chisel, basically lifting and feeling where it stops and hits. That's how I does it. It works. Don't know if it's correct, but it works. What I can't fix without dragging off the edge is those valleys in the edge, both on the very apex but also in the bevel. That's nearly impossible to do on stones. Got a burr in many high and low places, and here you can see it very well. Look at that big low spot. Low spot. Look at that huge low spot there. It's it amazes me. That's that's big. And people are saying, well, you skipped grinding that part. Yeah, I ground there and there, but not there. Yeah, probably. It's the same with Bark River when they heat their knives when grinding. Many people had shipping problems with Bark River, but they took the high horse and said basically blamed users. They did honor the warranty, don't get me wrong, but with yeah, pretty obnoxious tone. Now I focused just on that spot, and ta-da, not gone at all. Damn, that's a low spot. That's probably the worst low spot I've experienced on a knife. And I'm only focusing there. I literally got my finger there on the low spot. So don't come and say you skipped that part. I'm doing everything I can to hit that part. So yep, that's hehe for you. If this is a hehe knife, I think it is. And, most companies these days, they have so poor quality control. And I say most, because you can get really good spider bows, you can get really good lion steel in many companies, but yeah, I'm not bothering about that anymore. Even the tip is a huge low spot, so I'm not wasting time standing here. So maybe the next time I sharpen, or the next time, or the next time, it will be decent. And that's what matters, that the knife gets better every time you sharpen. Just washing off my natural. Don't want crap in that. You can actually see when on a natural over time if the water sinks in. I'm literally drying it before there are ice. Look where the plate has been. So yeah, I'm just doing just. Can you hear how fine that stone is? This is just burnishing and making the edge ever so fine. There. Putting it away. Let's see, did that improve it? Damn. Yep, that's at least sharp. This is the flimsiest. It isn't two ply. It's basically see-through almost. Can you see my hand through it? It's the flimsiest, crappiest paper you can get. I'm actually struggling with this. So, yeah. Yep, that's a fail. Everything's a fail today. I feel like a fail today. Today has been a crappy day. Everything has gone wrong today, so yeah, it's one of these days when stuff is that way. It's better to just call it a day than to keep dragging on. It won't do anything good. So after this, I'm gonna take a little drink. Danish salty caramel liquor. It's fairly mild. So, and watch some Netflix. Sorry about the bad video, Magnus. I really tried, but yeah. It's actually pretty sharp belly and tip. It's struggling actually down here where it was the most even. It's fairly sharp knife. Easily. Was it pushcut? Yeah, if I get it started it does, but yeah, fairly sharp. So again, Magnus, thank you for the knife. Sorry about my horridly bad sharpening and bad mood. But yeah, I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to be in a better mood the next day. And try to sharpen a little better. So bye.